when when you think of a server that is breaking down, right?
Mhm.
In my mind, I picture like something. Think of it this way, and like a cool effect in a movie, where like someone's dying, and they kind of disintegrate into particles, right?
Mhm.
To the point where like they're only dust, and
Right.
the dust just kind of blows away in the breeze, like kind of like they're atomized.
Mhm.
That was what the server was like.
Huh.
Like you could like, and I feel weird describing this because it's ancient history, but back in the day, right before the new world was set to happen, you could feel this world dying, and it was one of the strangest experiences I've ever had in both this server and Minecraft in general. Like you could literally feel like this server is lagging, this server is dying, this server needs to die, you know?
Right.
And it was a bizarre time. But and in the end I guess it had to happen because the world just got so big. And not only did it get so big, but one of the reasons that grinders got outlawed, and this is real way back history. One of the reasons grinders got outlawed is because giant floor to ceiling grinders, I'm talking bedrock to ceiling limit grinders, were starting to be made.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm
heard
pretty
about
sure there was one in the original random. And
that.
let me tell you, it was great. I used it. I loved it. But it was generating so much information that it was breaking down the server. Like the server literally could not handle all that information.
Right.
And it was just it was a weird time, you know? Like
Something
I
similar was
remember
happening like that.
yeah,
Bear was saying that.
yeah, I remember there sometimes there would be like 9 people, and like seriously, there would be like 9 people on when normally there would be like 26 people on. That was one of the major problems. No one could connect to it.
Mhm.
Barely anyone could connect to it, and people just stopped connecting. They were like, I'm just gonna wait it out. When the new world comes, I'll come back, right?
Mhm.
So I was at that point I was accustomed to like 40, 50 people on at one time. And now I'm like, there's 9 people on right now. This is a ghost town. And it kind of felt like a ghost town because you could never fully predict when you'd get like game breaking lag and you'd get kicked out of the server. And I was like, man, this is so weird.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. That's
that was ancient history. And then the new world came, and we had. Do you know RPG month? Do you remember that?
yes. Yes, I remember that.
Okay. Were you here for RPG
I
month?
was not. I was prevalent on your videos. That's how I learned.
Okay. RPG month was a blast.
Yeah. I remember
Uh,
you talking about it.
I
When
remember
everyone
people,
started square one again.
dude. I remember people fighting tooth and nail to kill RPG month. But the mods were like, we don't want to back down. Fraser doesn't want to back down. You guys get a month with absolutely nothing. And I was like, I'll jump in it. I want to jump into it. And the funny thing is, the really funny thing is that me being the super minor, by the time RPG month was over and we could bring all our other stuff in and like have portals, at that time I had already gotten so much stuff that I could just buy a portal flat out without any of the stuff from Old World. So I don't know. RPG month was a lot of fun for me.
Yes, I don't know. I kind of like the idea, but I remember you saying you're a fan of one New World, only
Yes,
one.
I
They do it again, you're gonna be too bad. It can't be a
yeah,
still random.
yeah. And it's funny to think like that, but that's there was a lot of uncertainty about the server back in the day,
Hmm.
where like, cause I mean like it's a new world, you know. There's a lot of uncertainty there, And to be honest, I've honestly I've softened on that viewpoint, right?
Hmm.
Because back in the day, everything was so uncertain that I was like, okay, this is cool. I'll deal with it. Please don't do this again because I really like the old world and it kind of sucks that we have to abandon it, right?
Hmm.
But now I think, let me put it this way. I don't want to start over. I don't want another new world.
Right.
But if it came, I'm kind of like, God, I don't say this to sound elitist, but it's kind of to a point where like I'm kind of the grizzled veteran where I'm like, back in my day, and like I even said that in Pumpkin Harbor, like, and I've said this for forever now that I'm feeling nostalgic,
Hmm.
but like it feels weird to me that I'm one of those guys. I never when I joined this server, I never thought I was gonna be one of those guys that would be like, back in my day, and then I would go up to people and I would talk to them and like, do you remember back when this happened? And people are like, no, I wasn't here for this server. And I was like, huh. You know, like just random stuff. It's like, back in my day, you guys remember 47 Drift? And
Ah, I
people are
remember.
like, no. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't remember 47 Drift? 47 Drift was awesome. And like derp,
Yeah.
right? Back when derp was a taboo word and the mods would like no one could discuss derp and Fraser made a private YouTube video about derp and now people are like now I'm like, you remember derp? And it's like, what was derp? And I was like, I'm so old.
See, but that's what's so awesome about your videos. I know about it through you, kind of. Like
Yeah,
I know about 47 Drift. You showed me through him his builds,
yeah.
and I remember you know what? One thing that I was really glad I learned through your videos
Mm-hmm.
was the green couch. I
Oh,
understood the green couch joke. Finally.
dude, I never fucking understood the stupid green couch joke. I thought it was just a bunch of people being assholes. Like I had gotten used to that. It's like, why is that a joke? Like I don't know. They're derps, right? It like the most because like that's one of the things that I love about VGA, and one of the things that annoys me about VGA, like the memes, and the weird things this community, the in jokes this community creates, are sometimes so fucking random that unless they're explained to you, you're like, I have no idea why the entire community finds this funny, right?
Hmm. No, I get
So
it.
I guess I guess that's just how this community is, and that's one of the reasons why I've stuck by this community through thick and thin, through the massive derp exodus and the shutting down of the old world and all that type of stuff. Is that you know, and I don't say this just to earn the brownie points. This is legitimately how I feel. I've never been a part of a community like this. Like I've lived on the internet since the fucking mid '90s. I was a child of the '90s and a child of the internet.
Hmm.
I've never been a part of a community like this, right?
Yeah,
Like this is an amazing community.
really is.
And I don't know, I guess we can end on that note.
Yeah.
So if you don't
Ah,
mind, and this part I probably will edit out.
sure.
Could you go ahead and stand in front of the giant rainbow kaleidoscope and I'll go ahead and film my outro?
Sure.
Okay. I gave myself another countdown. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Well, guys, here we are, back where it all started, back with a very good friend, wishing you guys another fond farewell. Throughout it all, I just wanted to say that this was a pretty amazing experience. Jersey Arsenal is a pretty amazing guy, and I guess the goal of this tour in general was to say thank you, and specifically to say thank you to Jersey Arsenal. And I don't want to diminish the community as a whole by only focusing on Jersey Arsenal. You guys know I love you. You guys know that your support has meant the world to me. But I feel like I would be doing a disservice to myself if I did not say that Jersey Arsenal is one of my most dedicated, my most loyal fans, and to this day, it still amazes me that this show has fans. And if the fans of this show are even half the caliber of person that Jersey Arsenal is, I can basically hang my head. I can basically hang my hat and walk away calm with a clear conscience, knowing that only the best of people enjoyed this show, knowing that the people who like this show and who brighten their day by watching this show, knowing that those people are the kind of people that I can say I'm proud to have them as my fans, and I will have their back no matter what they do. So, with all that said, I just want to say, Jersey Arsenal, thank you so much. If you have anything left to say, please, by all means, go ahead.
Like I said, I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm a real big fan of the show, and it's not hard to see why. You're a great person. This is a great community. Everything about it is awesome. Like I said, you're awesome. So I am still a fan. I'm kind of like starstruck, kind of like when you first met Bonefoot in 47 Drift. So it's just one of those things. But I do appreciate it. I thank you. I thank you for making the shows too, because they definitely make me feel a lot better. So if, like I said, if you put a smile on one man's face, so I appreciate it.
All right, guys, that's the goal. That's the dream. And right now I'm living the dream, trying not to wake up. So, guys, one more time, can't say it enough. I love you guys. I love this community. And I'm thankful every day that I can hopefully put a smile on your lips and brighten your day a little bit. I want to say one more time, guys, I love you. Thank you for watching. My name is PDW2KX. You are awesome, and it is both my pleasure and even my honor to say I will talk to you later.